think so because I have some energy drink, I have some energy boost personally.
I think the people who said about caffeinated drinking is quite exaggerated. Personally, it doesn't affect me too much.
Yes, I think it would help in sports that require reaction-based attributes.
Caffeine is an alkaloid compound that stimulates our central nervous system. As this compound has a physiological effect on the human body, we must therefore classify it as a drug. This raises the key question: does caffeine really enhance the performance of athletes, and if so, should we be allowed to take it before competitive athletic activities? This question has always been considered a controversial topic, so much so that until 2014, the World Anti-Doping Agency labeled caffeine as a performance-enhancing drug and banned the substance in all Olympic Games. Around the world, several corporations specializing in caffeine production use sports teams to market their products and thus popularizing them within the sports industry. Many athletes, such as Major League MVP George Hamilton, use caffeine as a performance-enhancing drug, claiming that it offers them a physical and mental boost.
After drinking the caffeine drinks, I feel nervous and kind of alert.
Physically, I feel good. Mentally, I feel hyperactive.
To better understand this phenomenon, we carry out a set of experiments that would test the effect of caffeine on athletic performance. In these experiments, we decide to test three athletic attributes. Firstly, accuracy. The reason for testing accuracy was to see how caffeine would affect some of our mental attributes, such as coordination and precision, as these experiments would not test anything related to physical strength or endurance. Secondly, strength. In testing strength, we wanted to analyze the more physical effects of caffeine. In carrying out these experiments, we hope that we will be able to spot differences in the correlation between caffeine consumption and performance, in comparison to the accuracy test. The final test would look at speed, in its own way, a combination of physical and mental powers, such as explosive power, coordination, and reaction time. There was a total 10 participants, of which 6 were male and 4 were female. We decided to give half of the participants decaffeinated coffee, telling them that they would not be consuming any caffeine. But we did not tell them whom they were. This helped us to remove any placebo effect.
In order to carry out these experiments, we needed the following things: tennis court, tennis balls, strings, and a target. For the accuracy test, a target would be set up 8 meters away from the participant, who would then attempt to throw a tennis ball at it. Following this, we would record their results with the aim to find out how many times they would hit the target out of a total 10 attempts. For the second experiment, we went ahead and tested brute strength. Participants stood at one end of a tennis court and attempted to throw the ball across the court. We then recorded the distance thrown and averaged 5 attempts. The final test will be the speed test. In order to carry this out, we measured a 25 meters distance from the starting point to the checkpoint. Participants were asked to sprint to the checkpoint and back, and in doing so, we timed them. In the accuracy test, we found that there was no notable relationship between the consumption of caffeine and throwing accuracy. For strength, we noticed that participants were able to throw slightly further after consuming regular coffee, while no improvement was observed after consuming decaffeinated coffee. For speed, the participants were able to finish the run slightly faster after drinking regular coffee, while no effect was observed after drinking decaffeinated coffee. When looking back at the results of all 3 experiments, we will notice that there is a strong positive correlation between caffeine consumption and performance when it comes to aspects such as speed and strength, but not so much when it comes to attributes requiring precision and steadiness.
Yes, I would drink coffee in the morning because it helps to wake me up. No, you will make me active but unable to focus.
Yes, sometimes I need to be an all-nighter, so I need to drink coffee to stay awake and be active.